A letter being spread around the internet was verified by the South China Morning Post, a Hong Kong newspaper, to have been written by Bo Xilai, the poster child of disgraced politicians in China. It is reported that this letter was written by Bo inside a prison cell last week and was meant for his family, but was passed around to all his supporters in China. Now, here are some of the things Bo wrote in the letter. Bo Xilai has maintained that he will be vindicated of corruption allegations and said he would, quote, quietly bid his time behind bars to wait for his exoneration, and that he was ready to face the, quote, miseries of imprisonment. Here's where it gets really interesting. Bo likened his plight to those of his parents, the communist elder Bo Yibo, who died in 2007, and his wife, Hu Ming, and said in the letter, quote, "Father and mother have passed away, but their teachings continue to serve me well. I would not disgrace their glorious past." Of course, we all know by now that Bo was tried for bribery, embezzlement, and abuse of power last month, and a verdict will be announced on Sunday morning. So what did this letter mean, and what does it mean that it's coming out now? You really have to understand that Bo Xilai is extremely cunning and unscrupulous. Why bring up his parents? If you watched our video on who is Bo Xilai, you will know that he is part of the Princeling group, a group of people in China who are descendants of prominent and very, very influential senior communist officials. Now, Bo's father had a lot of influence and connections among the current Communist Party officials. By bringing up his parents and the plight they went through during the Cultural Revolution, what Bo is basically doing is two things. First, he's speaking subtly, really hinting subtly to Xi Jinping and the other Communist Party leaders, saying that I still have a lot of connections in the current communist regime, and a lot of people are polling for me. And also he's saying, do you know who my dad was? Also, by continuing to state that he's innocent, he's garnering sympathy from the Chinese people and bring up his own family's plight during the Cultural Revolution, where his father was sent to prison but later rose to the status of one of the 8 immortals in the communist regime. What he's really implying is that I'm going through the same thing as my dad went through. He was sent to prison, then he became one of the most powerful guys in all of China. And I'm going to do the same thing. And I tell you, quietly biding his time behind bars, really, ready to face the miseries of prison? Bo is not ready. We're willing to do any of that. If so, then why did he write and spread this letter? Guys, let me know what you think about Bo's letter and what do you think he's trying to accomplish with this letter. Also, please share this video, and we do have a Facebook page set up, so please visit that and like the page.